know this is a book about a school shooting, but I read this as a horror story for parents because, because you know, like you can...
Maybe we should reshelve it.
Horror story for parents.
All of my books could be there, actually.
But these are parents that, on the surface of it, these are functioning, nice families, and they're not connecting with their children.
Yeah.
And their children feel abandoned, and they feel like they're on their own,
right,
trying to deal with really serious, you know, problems, and they don't feel like they've got the help from the parents, and yet the parents think they're providing it. And so I was like, well, you know, just shaken by that.
All my little things here have to do about the parent things. Mm-hmm. And 2 or 3 times I would go into one of my sons and go, so, and say things and have conversations, and I would get to a section and, you know, talk to them about something. And of course, you know, sometimes they would say things to me, and sometimes by the second time I went in, one of my sons goes, it's about that book again, right? Like, but, you know, he kind of knew that this was upsetting me, and I was trying to connect with him or find out, can we talk? You know, is there, because I think as a parent, you fight that I want to connect with you as a child and hear about your day and do things. And as they get in their teen years, they are trying to be their own person. And so you balance, I need to know everything in your life with, I need to let you have some autonomy. Mm-hmm. And like with Lacey, you know, you can see in hindsight, well, why was she letting him be on the computer without... But you do try to do that. You're not right there every second with them. They do get some autonomy to do things. So as a parent, when do you know, I can't do that. I need to be in there, or I, you know, need to pull back.
And Lacey was burned.
Yes. Oh, she was.
You know, Lacey got a little too close to finding out something about a child that she didn't want to know.
Right.
So she has a good reason to not want to do it. To me, one of the really interesting dynamics is, like you said, you know, you have to let go of them. These kids feel abandoned sometimes. To me, Alex is the worst mom. She's not a very good mom. She's very wrapped up in herself, in the face that she's presenting to the world, in, you know, who people see her as instead of who she really is.
She doesn't pick her daughter a lot of times.
No, she does not. And she's also thrilled that her daughter has fallen in with a crowd that's all about, you know, the face. It's all the face. It's not about who you are underneath. Yeah. So, you know, if I were going to sit there and pass judgment, which I don't want to do after this book, but, you know, I would say Alex did not do a very good job. Yeah. Lacey, on the other hand, I think really tried her hardest. And yet, who's the child who winds up feeling marginalized?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the complexity of that, though, I think, is with Joey. Because that's, if you condemn Lacey for anything, it's because how could you in your own house not know that your older son is a jerk to your younger son too? Well, but I think that as a parent is, of course, your fear where you love them both.
If you have 2 boys in your house, they do have that love-hate relationship. Yeah. And you do see wretchedness between the two.
Oh, I'm like a hawk on mine now.
I mean, you know,
get away.
And of course, I'm wondering, you know, what goes on when I'm not looking? You know, but you see tenderness and love between them, but you do see wretchedness between siblings. And so, you know, again, the horrors of parenting.
Right? Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it does make you think about that.